What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another City Skylines 2 video. We are back in Shocking Town, the town where I try to see how much money I can make by exporting electricity only. So far, nothing much has changed since last time. I did kind of further expand over here just to get some more coal mines, just so I could supply all these coal power plants. I had to turn some of these off because I wasn't getting enough coal supply. But as soon as we start getting a decent amount of coal supply for these buildings over here, I'll start turning these guys on. But for now, I'm not going to be doing that. Instead, what I decided to focus on this time is actually the dams. So I did try to play around with it, and for some reason, I don't know how the water on the other side of the dam keeps filling up, but that's really the main reason as to why the dam is not producing as much electricity as it should be. No matter how big I try to make this space, like the water level doesn't ever seem to go down, which is kind of weird. So what I think I'm gonna do here is from this water entry thing over here, I'm gonna expand this way. I'm gonna try to get all the dams in place before I let the water in. I'm gonna try to see what happens there, because I think by far this is probably the most efficient way to generate electricity, money wise, to export it, because the upkeep is only 100k a month, no matter the size. And if I get to this point where I generate over 800 megawatts hours on these things, that would be amazing. But we will figure that out as we go. So I think first things off, I kind of want to make everything level with this first. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is level this ground. I might want to go even lower, actually. Yeah. I wonder if that's too low. Let's see if that's too low. Does that let me do it? Elevation too low. Okay, so this needs to be higher. Up. Okay. So we will go ahead and I'll level it up to, yeah, around here sounds good. Let's try it again. Oh, that's good. So we have that going for us. Let's increase the bus size. That's too big. Carve out the area I want to work with. Actually, no, I'll leave it like that. Now we got that. Let's make it bigger. Now the question is, how deep do I make this? I guess I should make it pretty deep. Oh, I was about to say, there should not be water here. Would I get a? Would I be able to get a good idea? All right. So this says it's generating about 2,000 megawatts. True though, I do not know. Let's see. I wonder if it's better by. I wonder if the ground depth matters. Let's try to raise the ground up a bit more. Yeah. Because the thing about the dam too is it only has 2 high voltage connections to it. So I might not be able to fully harness it if it's too big. Okay, yeah, so the depth does matter. That's only 1,400. Actually, now that I think about it, how many electrical lines does this dam have? Oh, a single low power electrical line. Alright, so it has a single low power electrical line. Judging off of this, should be able to make this higher then. No consequences. Let's take a look at this then. Much this job. Oh, I'm okay with that. Let's just look to have a road going there. Alright, so now that I have that, next step of what I want to do is okay, let's just connect this power line to the source first. Then yeah, you know, I'll connect it that way later, but let's just work on this first. Alright, so now that I have this, I want to level it up. The idea is to have multiple layers to the dam. Hopefully I could generate a ton of electricity this way. We'll see. What I do know is I do want this to go lower if possible. Whoa, 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 where's this water coming from? Oh, is it the snow melting? I hope it is. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, thank God. I wonder if this will work. 'Cause let's say I try to make this lower now. Not like that much, right? Let's say I add another dam right here. Assume I have that there. Use that as a base. I want to shrink this side down. More. Okay. Alright guys, so I'm just going to go ahead and speed up the video. So pretty much what I'm just going to be doing over this next couple minutes or so is I'm just going to be building an additional layer to this. So the third dam, maybe four, we'll see, but we'll start off with the third one and it's just going to go down another level. It's just pretty much a staircase for the dams. That'll be pretty much it. Alright, time to see if this thing actually works. I'm assuming that's basically infinite water supply. See if it fills up. Obviously, this is going to take some time, I guess. Don't tell me I built this thing too high. There's no way I built this too high, did I? What? Yeah, let's pour all the water over here. Let's see what happens. I'll give that a minute. What's this? The building is not receiving enough electricity to function. That on? That on? Nice. Exporting 5,000 megawatts. This dam will eventually produce power. I guess the main thing I'm curious about is whether or not these two will be flooded. I'm not quite sure how the water physics in this game works yet. But we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Getting there. Back in on that a little bit. Yep, you're now plus $3.6 million on that. Exporting 5,000 megawatts. Good stuff, good stuff. Dam's running at 13%. Not good enough, but hopefully. Hopefully the water will start pouring through. I'm gonna just let it sit here for a minute until the water starts going. So I'll bring you guys back when finally get some movement in this thing. Yeah, that is weird. I don't know why the water isn't going through this dam at all. It looks like it's filling up, and for some reason, I am generating zero power from this dam. You can even see the water just kind of flowing off on the other side, but it's not really doing anything. I don't know. I don't know if this is supposed to work like this, but I don't think it is. I'm going to try to play around with it a little more, see if I can come up with a solution or not. All right, so we are finally back, and that took honestly a lot longer than I expected to do that. So as you guys saw originally, I was planning on building a 3-layer dam here. This is going to be the first layer, second layer, and third layer. But unfortunately, it turns out like when I tried to put the dam in and then let the water start flowing, these dams for some reason would not generate any electricity at all. So after playing around with a bit, I pretty much just had to let the water flow freely down and then place the dam in. And that was the only way I was able to get these dams to generate electricity. So as you see, this one right here, we are only generating about 42% efficiency, which is still good. I'm 363 megawatts. That nets us almost $1 million in export. And the upkeep's only 100K a month, so we're profiting probably about 800K, at least 750K. Now, my biggest problem is I don't know what the water depth status is, because as we can see here, the water is getting higher and higher on this side of the dam, and the water is getting lower on this side of the dam. Well, this dam is building up too. This one's at 11%. But I can't seem to get efficiency to any of my dams higher than like 60%, which is weird. Like I tried a case where it just had one super tall dam and no water over here, just all the water's over here, but then the water just doesn't flow through at all. The water on this side just completely dries up, and then the dam ends up producing no electricity, and I still get the low water depth issue anyways. But for right now, I'm just gonna leave this as it is, 42%. This one right here is gonna, at 36%, also generate 420 megawatts, which is really good. That's over $1 million in export every month. But I think I need to, yeah, I didn't do this power line yet. So I'm gonna connect this power line to the outside world as well. Okay. Yeah, I'll connect it this way. I don't want to overlap it at all though. You know what? Let's remove this for now. Let's redo these lines. So now I got each one of these dams has 2 exit points. So technically I'm supposed to be able to generate over 800. I can export over 800 megawatts, which is about 2 mil total from these. But once again, I can't seem to ever get those working. I completely removed this dam over here because once again, for some reason, like I did the landscaping to dig down lower here, and that did boost the energy production up for a bit, but it didn't last for very long. And another update to what I've been working on is while I was waiting for the water to fill up over here, I actually went ahead and expanded and added some more dams. I found these rivers on these sides, and I kind of expanded it up. I kind of dug out, did some landscaping, dug out the land in this area to generate a larger pool of water, and then let the water flow down and then put the dam in, just as we did over there. But the problem I'm seeing with this one was initially I had around 60-something% efficiency on this. But for some reason, as the time went on, the efficiency just keeps getting lower and lower. And I don't know what's causing it. It says low water depth, but I don't understand how this is low water depth, because the water is building up on this side. And we are like We are on a downhill slope, so gravity should be helping it. Should be pushing it through the gates and down over here. But it doesn't seem like that's the case right now. I don't know. Don't know why. I don't know if this is the case because like when I zoom out, I can sort of see this, but I think that might just be a visual thing or rendering thing for the game. Not 100% sure. And I also built this dam right here. But this one, for some reason, is only at 1%. I don't know why either. Also, because maybe I just put this in and it's going to take a long time for this reservoir to fill up. Oh, I'll wait and I'll see what happens with this one. And over here, I expanded the coal power plants even more. Now, the problem with the coal power plants is, as of right now, I think I'm pretty much maxed out. I can't not get any more fuel for these coal power plants. I'm mining as much coal as I possibly can. The only thing that will help is the efficiency of these guys go up. And then I do have one over here. But yeah, pretty much until I can get these power plants properly fueled up, I don't think I can further expand these power plants. I think right now the best bet for energy expansion is the dams. I would love to do some more testing to see if there's any way I can get 100% efficiency from a dam though. See, this one's hovering at 59% now. This one's up at 35. So let's see, how much energy are we producing? We're producing 9,500 and we're exporting 92. So we're about 300 short. Almost 300 short. Yeah, that's close enough. There probably is a bottleneck somewhere. We're not worried about that. Service trade, we're generating $23 million a month in service trade. Service upkeep's only 20.1 pretty much. So just from services, we're profiting over 2 mil every single month. So you see, electricity, we're up $8.859 million each month. Total export is 22 mil every month for export, which is amazing. And honestly, a lot of this profit is probably thanks to the dams. They are indeed the most efficient way to do things, because the upkeep is so low and the return is so high. Now, if these dams can get to 100% efficiency, we're talking about an extra $1, $2, $3, $4 million without doing anything else. If I can manage to somehow get these up to 100% efficiency, which I don't think I don't know how I even go about doing that. The rest of the city, there's no other major updates to the city. Kind of just expanded over here. And yeah, I think this is the limits of the power generations. And I did do quick math on the solar power plants, and the solar just is not worth it at all. It's 300k a month for the upkeep, and it produces 200 megawatts or almost 200 megawatts, but only does that for half the time. It only does it during the day, which is a problem in itself. Let me try to put another dam right here. This dam is supposed to generate 154. Well, this one's generating 49 out of 154 possible megawatts. 22. $140 out of 9,000 possible megawatts. Yeah. How much I could do there. This one says straight up 163 megawatts energy production. I know that's not the case. Alright, as you can see, the water is filling up right here. It is filling up. We're at 63% now. Low water depth is only affecting 13% of it, so I guess if we do get enough employees in here, this might be the most efficient dam so far. It'll be running about 86% right now. 84. 81. Okay, it keeps getting lower. This dam, yeah, not enough employees and low water depth. But pretty much as long as these are generating 40 megawatts an hour at least, they're break even. Let me get rid of this road. Checking on this. Yeah, the efficiency on this guy just keeps dropping and dropping. I don't know why. Why is that? Alrighty, guys. I think we're pretty much done with Power City. I think this is the furthest we can go. Generating 20-something mils in electrical trade efficiently. And being in the green for electrical trade at least. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and call it. And I'm going to go ahead and catch you guys next time. In the meantime, we really appreciate it if you guys just like and subscribe the video if you enjoyed it. And comment down below what you guys want to see me do next.